Mark, a respectable draw tonight. How do you assess tonight's game?
Really good performance, incredibly professional. I thought we played some really good football at times. I thought we were resilient, tough, structured, very, very hard to beat. But I thought in possession there was some really good stuff there, some really impressive stuff, particularly in our build-up. So really, really, really pleased for the group that they got what they deserve, because sometimes you don't get that, and sometimes it's hard to instill belief into people when you're kind of saying, look, the results will come or whatever it may be, because people want points. So to come here to Paul's team, outstanding team, it was as tough as I thought it'd be. You know, I think Paul's got an outstanding team here. They'll be a real force to be reckoned with this year. But I thought we come away from the game deserving a draw, I thought.
With that in mind, of course, like you said, it was a difficult start. Obviously, you fell one behind early on. So how pleased are you with the boys with the reaction and getting back into the game?
Really big. That it shows good character. There's always certain things you're looking for when you say starting the season. The obvious one is a win. You want to win a game where you've come from behind. You want to get a point from a game that you've come behind. So there was things that we've seen today. You want to show resilience, that when you do go behind, you've got the ability and the mental strength. So there's lots of things that come out of it, away from the good football, the structure, the discipline, the DNA, the good play. There's a real mental aspect to it, and I thought we answered a lot of that today.
Felt like in that second half there seemed to be a bit of a lift in performance. So what was said at half-time to give them that boost?
No, yeah, do you know what? I'd love to come out and tell you that we're very consistent as a coaching group. We're huge believers in the process. We talked about it. So I didn't do anything magical at half-time. We talked about we're really big on our process and what it looks like, sticking to the process, whether you go 1-0 up or 1-0. So it wasn't so much anything we said at half-time. It was about the continuation of the mentality of what we expect from us, of sticking to the process, whether you go 1-0 up or 1-0 down. And I just thought we did that really well. It was just more evident because the half-time break comes and then you see it come out. It's like coach comes in, we said something magical. We're just repeating the same things. The messages with us have to be consistent.
Like you said, the second half was improved, and then we sort of built and built and built. Eventually, Will gets us that equaliser, so a great moment. It really felt like we sort of lifted on and pushed on from there.
I thought we were playing really, in the second half in particular, I thought we were playing really well up until that point when he scored. I was really comfortable in terms of, I felt really comfortable on the side in and out of possession. I felt the goal was going. I mean, Will had another chance just before that where he's whistled one wide. With a couple of half chances in the box, Ollie had a header. We're starting to create a bit of pressure. We're starting to play 15 yards higher in the pitch with them. So it wasn't that anything changed. It's that we're playing Chesterfield at home. Team's just come promoted. Outstanding players, outstanding manager, real forward flowing in their game. So we knew we were going to have. We knew the first half was going to be difficult. We knew it'd be backs against the wall at times. We knew we'd be under pressure. We knew we'd have to defend. But we also knew it was a matter of time that once the game starts to even itself out, we'd have our fair share of good moments.
Of course, it is the first game, of course, but how do we look to sort of go that one step further, get the win, and also look at that first half performance as well?
I think it sets us up very well, and I say this really carefully and respectfully. We haven't, Rome wasn't built in a day, but tonight was evidence of what we've been doing on the training pitch, and it was just pleasing that pre-season's great, training's great, but you're judged on a match day, and I was really pleased that what we've been working on and what we're talking about on the pitch, off the pitch, analysis, meetings, tonight was evidence that was there.
There's no Sadio Khan tonight. What can you tell me about that?
He's ill, unfortunately.
Glatz came on, obviously made the impact as well, so a pleased moment for him to come on and make the impact like he did.
Yeah, and he deserves. I hate, or I dislike, hate's a horrible word, I dislike talking about individuals, but I feel like I should talk about Glatz. He's a big player for us, and tonight him not playing was a tactical. We've got 3 outstanding strikers, so God forbid if somebody wasn't available, if it's Glatz, Harry, Aaron, I'm not really bothered who plays. They're both really, really good. But he was bitterly disappointed he wasn't played. I explained to him it was tactical. I explained to them the wires. I thought Harry and Aaron were outstanding. But I thought his attitude to accept disappointment, to continue with the process, continue with the mentality and the professionalism was a huge compliment. We know that about him, but it's also nice when it's evidenced.
How pleasing is it, as you say, it's not just one individual, it's the whole team performance to come here and get a point tonight?
Yeah, really, really, really pleased. I said to the guys after the game, you hear a lot of coaches, and I do get it because I think most of it's authentic. I was really proud of my team, but I said to them tonight, I'm really proud of you as a group. having been in such a short space of time, and unfortunately I've missed quite a bit of training and games. I said to him, you're just a real pleasure. I really enjoy coming into work. For all the time you spend away from your kids and your wife and your family, working with these guys just makes up for it. So, and I say what I mean and I mean what I say. So, congratulations to them.
Over 800 Swindon fans backing us tonight. Just talk to me about that.
Yeah, just brilliant. It really caught my attention before the game because we had a full house here and a huge crowd. But all I could hear before the game was our fans. And for 800 fans, which is a huge number to come away, that's one thing. But to hear them, it's another thing. I talk about fans a lot to players. When you become a footballer, you get caught in your own little bubble of what you're doing. But we're all here because of the fans. And sometimes it's not through ignorance or arrogance that we forget about it. But tonight was a nice reminder of how important. Without the fans, we haven't got a club, we haven't got a football team. And I was really pleased that when the fans go home tonight, they'll be really happy and very proud of the team. And it also helps because there's 10,000 people that weren't here. So it helps send the message that this is hopefully what's to come.